Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War. Welcome back to the 30th turn of our rematch versus LCanidestroyer in the blue and grey scenario. We are playing the Union side, and it should be December 1862, and we can proudly look back to a very successful year 1862. Things returned, shifted the tide of the war definitely in our direction, and we don't have to talk about many setbacks. Last turn we managed even to take Nashville after, let's say, a longer siege, if you want so. And also in the Virginia, where Garibaldi attacked, not really with the intention of making huge ground. We're only 2 hexes away from Richmond, so probably over the winter we have to also lick our wounds and reinforce, but we're in a kind of strong position to keep on marching. And I'm kind of like under the influence of these successes and our achievements, I'm kind of hopeful, and also I feel it kind of obliged to achieve victory in 1863. So we should lay the foundation for that in these turns, and let's see what the enemy did, and let's keep on pushing everywhere. But before, let's watch the replay together. Totally forgot to talk about the Navy, where we 2 gunboats here attacking Fort Pulaski, where we partially achieved naval supremacy. No! Oh my god, didn't expect these strong hits over here. Okay, enemy comes back stronger than expected. Let's not talk about naval supremacy, maybe. Huntsville here under hard pressure. Okay, a corps shows up next to Richmond. There we see the enemy brings in stronger defensives. Now we're close to the enemy supply center, so it's kind of expected that we're probably not gonna take the cities this year. Down there, thank God the Iron River Ironclad couldn't attack our landing force that we had down here. But I was really surprised that on the river it destroyed immediately our river gunboat. Was it a normal gunboat? But let's see if we can retaliate at some points. These counterattacks really surprise me what the enemy wants to achieve over here. Okay, we shouldn't park ships here in the river port, apparently. Oh, nice. This corps running into a massive ambush here at Decatur. I don't know if the enemy really noticed that we have this build-up under Grant here in Decatur. I'm kind of excited to start the offensive with Grant over there. And apart from this local fights, Water Witch gunboat. Oh no, my favorite one. Attrition, Chatham Division, Brigade. Oh wow, 3 units were cut off supply. Okay, I've got to see where this was. Looks like good interception of the convoy routes. Maybe let's have a quick look on them. And we're getting a replacement for the lost gunboat at least. Okay, this one here. That's worrisome. However, we should be... and the enemy supply should go down slowly over here. Here it's really sad, but thank God this landing boat was spared of any counterattacks. However, I'm not sure if our units here are enough to actually blast the way free here for the landing ship, because we wanted to go for Natchez. Interesting. I feel like the enemy must have invested also in some fleet, since we saw also these 2 gunboats over here. Definitely one can be taken out, I'm pretty sure, with our Ironclad, or over here. In a couple of ways this is going to be a hopefully very successful naval turn again, since the enemy showed up her forces. Enemy retreated over here from Woodstock after a counterattack, so I guess Banks can also keep on... maybe we can reinforce or tech up these forces first, but then follow here into Shenandoah Valley. Of course, the mines down here are quite interesting. But here we finally meet stronger resistance, but maybe once again Our troops here had to retreat. Yeah, we're not gonna cross here so easily. However, I think this cavalry can be pushed away again, or should be. And yeah, this can be solved with freeing up some troops as well. But what I was really happy about, what I talked about, was here our build up with Grant down here, and I think this enemy corps here just ran fully into this ambush. I don't know the game rules that well, that I'm not sure if it matters actually if you get ambushed by one or even several units, and if the enemy maybe ran into these 3 boys here, like the 2 boats and the 2 divisions. Anyways, the corps, as far as I know, this was reduced from 10 to 5, so I think we should be able also to use this and, you know, kill them off this turn. After here, the siege of Nashville, we have to reinforce tons, I guess. So yeah, it's gonna be an expensive one as well. Yeah, as always, I'm excited. I'm gonna have a little bit of a closer look without you guys as always, and be right back with my results and present my actions to you. See you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and as always, let's start off in Arizona, over here in the very west, even if there's tons of stuff to do at all the other fronts. Alright, gonna start like here at Santa Barbara, where we're quite passive. Just gonna reinforce here, and take those guys to infantry equipment 2. And then I'm gonna just use this attack here, exchange some damage. I think that's okay. Over here, I'm not going to reinforce, I'm going to keep on attacking here. Uh-oh, not as great as expected. Well, the 1-1 isn't amazing, but... yeah, at least this was a 0-2. Yeah, I'm trying to cause some damage, keep the enemy occupied here, and spend more points. Of course, I'm spending points here as well, but I feel like, or I definitely do have more points available these days, so no problem at all. And let's go to the Midwest, where we see the success of our last turns of the maneuver warfare incoming. So the enemy is several points out of supply. This unit, and now Wadey is retreating since it's way too late. So we're gonna catch the next HQ very soon. Yeah, the CSA army is really in dissolution these days. Let's see, well, but we still have to stay concentrated. So definitely we're gonna... yeah, So first of all, let's start over here with the Osage. We're gonna take here the capital. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I thought we were gonna come back here easily. Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay. That's sad, because I wanted to take... Okay, now we've gotta go here and try to take out these boys. Which I wanted to go to Wewoka here. But can we actually... yeah. Man. This is not good. Well, let's go in and set them a trap. The Waity can retreat just... yeah, okay. We could go in here. But since we can't bring them to Honey Springs, I don't see any value in this, so I'd rather go and take Perryville over here and establish more pressure. Ooh, now we're going really deep here into Oklahoma. Or is this even Texas already? No, here is the Texan border. Yeah, in the end, it's really annoying. I hoped for a better solution here to take them out and take everything basically here, but yeah, I mean, they can take it, get back in supply. It's just gonna slow us down, but if the enemy really has to reinvest also to reinforce, so it's not as terrible as I thought for a second. Let's continue here, take these guys out, and yeah, native troops can do that over here. I think we're gonna reinforce with them this area, so we have basically 4 cavalry units around to quickly exploit the empty space, and that should be great. While Freeman should rather push direction Little Rock, what we're gonna do over here. Problem here on the approach to Little Rock is definitely the supply situation, since, yeah, basically it comes from Fort Smith, and over here this street is really bad until we take Cersei. Okay, Little Rock is occupied definitely, and defended by a division. But with supply 1, I'm actually quite tempted to keep, let's say, the connection here to these remaining troops in this area cut. Sorry guys, have to check. Maybe I'm gonna go with the cap to basically... How far can I go? Control this western approach. And now the good question is how we position our headquarters most efficiently. Since we have here a supply of, I guess, 6. So if he brings it up to 10. And I think if we go over here, I mean, we can experiment with action points 4, so this is okay. It would be 6, or 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's better. It's way better. Okay. 8, 9. Some of you explained it to me really properly in the comments, but of course now I can't really fully get it back in my head. I think once you have 6, a general moves it up to 10. So with 6, 5, I would have expected a 4 here, and then it moving it up to 8 or something. I'm just gonna keep on testing by moving him Mr. Freeman 1 further to the east, and then see how this affects us. So it got even better. Did it? Or more or less the same, but the good thing is we do have the command range here. I think this is a good positioning right now. Okay. We're gonna keep it like this and see how the enemy reacts over here. We don't have really the forces, to be honest, to storm a division defended city, but yeah, try again, like in Nashville, to isolate them a little bit and see what's possible. And when the enemy show weakness or moves out and runs into an ambush, I'm gonna attack. That's the main plan over here. Over here, let's see, we can bring the dudes here to Pocahontas and these guys to Wire Gainesville here, okay. I mean, okay, let's do this quickly just to clear up the connection over here. And here, can we actually push forward supply-wise? Maybe now, since we have Pocahontas. Can we? Somehow. Yeah, we're closing in, reducing the enemy's possession over here, which is good and quite helpful. So, yep. That's already it here for this area, where I'm really, once again, I'm with the Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri front. I'm more than surprised, since we didn't invest really anything in here and we're still managing to get some nice achievements. So quite happy over here. And okay, over here, let's continue carefully. We definitely want to upgrade our river ironclad here with ironclads and naval weapons. So to dominate here absolutely the Mississippi. Then we want to definitely, we're gonna transport these guys here. Where we're gonna go, I don't know yet. Let's see. Oh shit. I didn't want them to be stuck here, and now again they can be fired upon, but yeah, the most important thing was to free up the harbor for this ironclad to be reinforced. Then over here, then let's do the gunboat quickly in here. The timberclad. We don't really have 3 harbors to... I would like to heal and upgrade them, of course. Then I'm just gonna use it for reconnaissance, I would say. Here I want to attack this gunboat, so the division is pretty hurt. gonna move down here. Yeah, with this, basically with this gunboat, staying in our controlled harbor, it's really, it's like terrible or destructive for the gunboat, but it, by doing so, it prevails us from taking down the division down here, for example. We could use, you could have used the rail transport, by the way, but it's 30 MPPs more expensive, so I want to use the transport whenever I can. Here, Reynolds moves down to Carlton. I'm gonna check if Jackson is still occupied. Yep. And let's keep this position and see how Jackson does. Yeah, we can't full attack, frontally attack these days. We have to observe the situation. Well, down here, I don't know if I want to reinforce actually Peyton. We're not planning to re-attack here. However, for the attack on Jackson, Reynolds needs some support, so I thought maybe we're gonna take these guys down here next turn, but before I want to upgrade them to 2. And I assume, to be honest, that these guys, the other guys, are going either to Decatur or to this front here to, yeah, probably actually we can unload now in Carthage since we, yeah, oh wow, I totally forgot about that. We can use this harbor now since we control the Nashville area. Great. And when we're really talking, maybe let's start with Grant first, because I'm really excited about him and I want to see where the enemy core went. So there we are. Let's use definitely our Timberclad to damage them. Let's furthermore use our CAF to get some reconnaissance in these 2 towns here. Oh, they're fully free. That's amazing. Oh, wait a second, I want to attach the right ones. This guy can be reinforced, so you're gonna be detached. But the rest is actually okay. Doesn't even matter because these ones we want to upgrade. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. So much about this core. Very nice. Then we can already push over here with these guys. We're gonna take Huntsville first for the reconnaissance over here next to Fayetteville. Okay, great. And I'd like to, I mean, I've learned that the reconnaissance basically is done for now. So question is where we're moving next. I feel like the Gilbert can basically push towards Chattanooga here, whilst Grant could go here in this area, let's say the southern route. And we have 2 armies, the one coming from here towards Atlanta, the one taking a swing maybe from trying to also secure these mines over here. So for this reason, to support, let's say, this kind of swing, I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna take these dudes down here. So next turn we should have also the reconnaissance down here in the mines. In best case we can even start raiding in there immediately, which is amazing. Okay, let's do it slowly and see where we need the troops down here, how we can position them. Grant should probably go to one of those places himself. We can upgrade here or reinforce and upgrade. I think, yeah, okay, you are securing this route and you have even scouts, so you can have the look on Jacksonville. That's great. Yeah, we can't bring you guys directly to Decatur, Mr. Grant, but it's okay. Maybe actually these guys can be helpful down here from Mr. Reynolds instead. And Jackson and Meridian here are also quite interesting objectives. Yeah, and we're gonna get others. Yeah, I think this is actually fair since we can also bring another division in by transport, yep. Which we're gonna... Oh, let's not get too greedy. We can deal with this one later. Alright. Here I wanted to definitely... Oh, we need to fully reinforce these boys. These boys. these boys and these boys. The other ones that are just slightly hurt can be still used. These guys even have scouts, so for this reason I want to push them further up. Nice. We can see. I think here Gilbert is very nicely positioned here in Mufflesboro. Yep. These guys can already push towards McMinnville. Artillery. Well, let's take them here. They could even fire on fire at will. Here, these trains. Actually, I realized that the trains do have... let's have a quick look where we have partisans over here. Okay, so we might need them here. But we have them for this turn, so... let's actually take them here. They have even scouting, I realized, for 2. So it's not that bad. Now, let's stay in this position. So yeah, this was quick, you know. We've been playing around for a long time, but after the fall of Nashville, the southern parts here of the Tennessee Plains have been taking super quickly. Nice. Then we've got here in Clarksville, these boys. We'll move them up. Definitely. Then we've got the situation up here. The enemy went up once again greedy, so I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the greed overcomes enemies' thoughts. I mean, it sounds a little bit harsh, but I find we're gonna move in here with the calf. Like, these guys can be, we can simply isolate them, and maybe the same over here. We will see. So first, I'm gonna just move in here because we have scouts here. Worst case, we move back. We can even take Knoxville in the back. So, oh my god! And sometimes I don't know why the enemy is just too greedy. I've told her that, but I mean, I respect the offensive thinking, but sometimes you gotta be more careful. Oh, here we run into an ambush, and somehow we can badly hurt them. Where's this coming from, the difference? Okay, the enemy was badly hurt, has really low morale. Nice. And then I'm just gonna definitely hang, follow up. And they have zero supply already this turn. Ah, okay. Move in here, and then, yeah, just destroy the first division already. And have both of them cut off. Yeah. This is a concept I don't know. We need to talk, and this is something in the recapitulation where I'm going to talk about with the enemy. She just keeps on attacking sometimes instead of... I'm pretty sure if she would have needed these dudes badly down here to start building up a defensive position, but instead she tried to encircle, take out this one division, which, strategically speaking, wouldn't have hurt us at all. Of course, losing troops is always bad, but yeah. Anyways, and this way Knoxville falls to us, and over here we can also, our sneaky troops that came over the Appalachians can take this mine, so further income for us. These boys, okay, run into an ambush, which was partially anticipated at some point. We gotta retreat here. Worst case, we lose them, but yeah, they occupy a unit down here, which is good. And with a little bit of luck, I'm not sure we can even... Or not luck, I assume the enemy doesn't have any more units in this area, so over time we can roll up this train line. Is there ooh, there's partisans. So once we control this, we can basically bring in... Okay, no, we cannot, since the train line goes where... So we need to take Chattanooga and this route up, and then we could even move armies by train into here, into the heartlands, basically in the northern, on the eastern side of the Appalachians. Maybe an alternative that can be considered. But let's focus on the situation over here first. But after we've seen the results of our moves, I think I'm gonna bring in definitely these boys here to Decatur. And actually, why not already going in their back? They also have scouts, which is very nice. Now we really have space to exploit, and the enemy's lines have been broken. Then we can force march these guys to West Point, since we will not need them so badly over here. Yeah, here I would love to free this up, but we cannot right now. I want to hold this position at least for a bit. Alright, so much about here, about the Midwest. So I think this we're actually still in November, but maybe the last turn of 1862. But yeah, if you remember, I think when we started the year, we basically were here. Not sure. And you see how much ground we've taken, almost connecting this off. It's quite an amazing push this year. I'm very happy about the success over here. Alright, coming to the very east. Where we do have a lot to do as well. Let's start off here and clear these... yeah, these guys can be detached. Is there anyone else I want to... yeah, definitely this guy. So first of all, I'm gonna take out... oh, wow. These boys over here, and what I think there's a... yeah, we have to this turn, we have to occupy this with the brigade, but because I want to use the thing... ah, god damn it. I wanted to shuffle the train in here, so we use the... let's test it by heart if it's still... yeah, I wanted to use basically the train here for the reconnaissance option to see. I'm pretty sure somebody's in Woodstock, so I could close in more easily. Well, I'm gonna wait one turn, that's okay. And these guys can now move in here more easily, which is also fair. And attack already one time to put pressure here and secure this area. Right, then I can basically reinforce over here these brigades, since next turn we're gonna have the reconnaissance and go in further. And these guys can be halfway fresh. I mean, this is just a tiny force, but we have got to see. I doubt the enemy has still strong forces remaining here. I am going to also reinforce all of these brigades. They will come in handy to secure our flanks. And Mr. Halleck, let's see. Over here. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna... these guys I'm also going to just encircle by pushing the cup over here, which is nice. Then I'm gonna... push up here a bit. Question is if I need these boys, this division over here. Let's see first what we gotta do. Let's detach. Oh, detach. Yeah, we gotta see. The enemy pushed us a little bit back, and here's more stronger forces are showing up. So yeah, I'm not gonna take Richmond, I think, within 1 or 2 turns. But I definitely now, since we are in a position here, I definitely want to have this side of the river again, so the artillery can be positioned here. For this reason, I'm definitely gonna attack here. Oh god, I forgot to fire. That was not so smart. Well, then they have more shells for the defense. Yeah, the problem is once again the ambush situation. I think I'm gonna trigger it with this brigade. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna fire again, actually. I didn't... they imply in the ambush the enemy's... the enemy's course getting really ripped apart. Ripped apart is maybe too strong, but... okay, I'm bringing in, by the way, these boys here, and then I think I'll support rather over here with a forced march to this position. I would, of course, love to take out the core now, and I will. Oh, I will not. God damn it. I did fire already. We don't really have another unit to finish them off. Here with the rather the Marines, I don't want to lose. I need to reinforce here a bit also. As well, yeah, the Marines need to be reinforced. Yeah, but this is a strong position. Here we can keep on attacking. Then up here we've got these guys that before we decide where we're gonna use them, we can tag up to 2. Then we've got these engineers in Washington that I want to transport down to the southern front. Since we're lacking, basically we don't need too many defenses over here anymore, and down there they can play a garrison role or build also defenses. Then let's keep on going. What can we do? Let's do some reconnaissance back here with our gunboat and even shoot at them. Oh, that wasn't so great. So we might lose this gunboat. Then we do have these freshly upgraded gunboats though, that can be quite useful, and I think position them around here for the moment, but we don't need to force march them. I think with this they have all the naval weapons, so maybe we can be quite effective here taking out these fortifications. So is this one, but this one I might use down already, bring further down here, yep. I think I'm gonna bring the ironclad. Oh, I can't. Okay, this can be used to blockade already. What? Okay, it's not high enough supply, or I guess I can't move them because we're next to the enemy or something like this. I would love to take the ironclad to the upgrade station, but I cannot. Can we bring them down here? Not really. The upgrade station is also the so-called harbor. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait here basically, and so we are still in range to strike back if we need them to, but also we can bring them into the harbor next turn. Alright, coming down here. Fort Terrace, these guys can go raid again. Yep. There was... and the enemy made it back to the harbor, okay. So did she here, but not here. So I think I'm gonna use my monitor to take them out. Bam. Lovely. Then we can use the ironclad also to take these guys out. Oh. Oh. Some surprising big damage, but yeah, that's it. Okay. Nice revenge for our losses. However, we need to, of course, we need to bring out the ironclad properly, and we will. Yeah, this gunboat won't destroy it, no. But Pulaski will be upgraded. These guys... Oh, they need also fresh up. So maybe the frigate can do this, and you will go here for the moment, then you can resupply, and then you do an exchange or something like this. Is the monitor on raiding? And you can set him on raiding, right? Still, yeah. Then I'm going to actually... They don't want to lose the grip on the blockade, so this frigate is taking over down here. Wow, nice. So much about the naval warfare. Or actually, we can set up the new unit, the new gunboat somewhere around. Let's go to the south as the last thing to do, where we want to. These guys should march back over here. These guys can march up, but basically they're here to secure these partisans and the bridge and these mines. The brigade can just remain here in the area. I just took this we have a proper indicator to basically see if an enemy is coming, which I still doubt. Down here, yeah. A little bit annoying. I think I'm gonna pause with our efforts down here. This one gets a reinforcement. Here we're gonna get the naval weapons in. Then Amite needs reinforcements. Baton Rouge needs reinforcements. I think they should survive another attack, and at some point they'll also have some struggles here with the suppliers, assume. Over here is the question what we want to do, and... These guys want updates. One of them gets updates. But these guys basically get super hurt. They need a level 10 harbor. Do we have one down here? I doubt it. Nope, so they need to go to the east coast. And I was debating if I want to rather keep pushing or maybe bring in some scouts. That would be useful, right? I think scouts are smart for these marines. I mean, they're kind of special units, and we're here in, let's call it scouty terrain, so I'm happy to have them in. Well, and we shall see what the enemy does with this ironclad. It's blocking us off at the moment a little bit. Worst case, I mean, we still can use off the landing force down here to take, for example, Mobile or something. But yeah, as you see, the enemy, we don't have such strong naval forces around anymore. But it should be enough for a simple landing or distraction. I mean, this is not the decisive place anymore. However, it would be, of course, is still a remaining target to take Vicksburg and Jackson, connect here along the Mississippi. This is like still, especially prestige-wise, quite interesting. Okay. So I think so much about this. I think that's it for this turn. Well, let's have a last look. Very MPP heavy, as you see. We have 200 MPPs, just 200 MPPs left, since yeah, we had a lot of losses to fill up. But for the moment, maybe let's use them also the moment and have a quick look on fighting spirit. 77%. It's first time I actually look at the fighting spirit and see that we overtook also the enemy, which yeah. Yeah, the year 1862 started promising, or from summer on, like the losses have been really heavy down here, and while ours stabilized over 80. Really nice. MPP wise, we're taking the income is ever increasing while the enemy's income is going down, and the losses, as you see, are way above the income here. What we can absolutely come up with it. So yeah, it's more and more leaning to our side. Let's have a quick look on the convoys. Yeah, okay. Not at the top yet, but the losses are going up again while the convoy income is decreasing, so the enemy is really struggling. Yeah. And we almost, at least, no, not double is too much, but we have quite a lead everywhere apart from forts now. Wow. We have double the land units than the enemy. I feel like the enemy invested in weird things partially, tried something else, but for example, I feel like the enemy has a lot of ships, can't really, especially also monitors and so forth, and tried maybe something else, but I had a naval strategy going on, so maybe she ran into exactly in her counter. Well, we will see, By the way, I see this option now also as an interesting one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, by the way, to get a little bit further behind the lines here and force the enemy to retreat and to really take this river line. Alright guys, so much about it. Basically, I wanted to do research, and we have 230 left. We can invest 400 more. I was talking about tactics last term. I'm not gonna go immediately tactics, but leadership one more, since then leadership is immediately gonna boost our armies on the ground for the HQs. And yeah, if we'd have 2 in there, maybe we'll see the next one coming in quickly. Alright guys, let's finish the turn together. Capture of Knoxville, nice. The Cherokee surrender, we plunder something. Yeah, we're gonna lose Fort Gibson now, but whatever. Disruption in Tennessee, oh. Transport going to west, here also to Key West. Blockade. More blockades. And that seems to be it. So thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know what you think. Your comments are always very much appreciated. And most importantly, or not most importantly, but if you haven't yet, it would be also fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to push this channel, since this costs you nothing and motivates me a lot. And apart from this, most importantly, see you next time in the next episode by your Strategy Wolf.